All right, Brennan Taylor, True School Sports here. I'm here with Jesse Robinson. How are you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing fine.
Well, I wanted to talk to you today because for those that may not know who you are, you're kind of like a legend in the boxing game, underground legend, so to speak. You tell people about yourself, first of all.
Well, my name is Jesse Robinson. I started in boxing way back, maybe 35 years ago in Detroit, working at a Detroit Recreation Center, which I worked with Emanuel Steward and a lot of people from Detroit. I had fighters that sparred with like Michael Moore, all the gym fighters, Tommy Hearns. There's a lot of guys out there, back in the Kronk days that I worked with, And Michael Moore was one guy I used to supply sparring for him. And my kid was named Andre Nelson, and basically these guys would bring gym wars to the gym, and Manuel would love it. I mean, every day it was a gym war at Kronk Boxing Gym.
Wow. So you mentioned Tommy Hearns, Michael Moore. What was Emanuel Steward like in that kind of culture with all those great fighters?
Well, Emanuel Steward is the legend. When you become in the relationship of Emanuel Steward, and when you bring up his name, you have to know boxing. You can't go to a Kronk gym and bring fighters and can't deliver, because they will all be knocked out. So if you bring them to Kronk gym, you better have them ready.
Yeah.
So I took some over there, and they had to be ready. You cannot play in the Shark Tank. Kronk was the Shark Tank.
Wow.
They would eat them alive.
Wow. So Emanuel Stewart's no longer with us anymore. Rest in peace. But what was something about Emanuel Steward? What do you feel separated him from all the other trainers in boxing?
Well, Emanuel Steward, he has a history of boxing. Emanuel Steward came up around Joe Louis and all the great fighters back in the day. Sugar Ray Robinson. He was a great amateur. He had, like I say, all the experience in the world what guys don't get these days. Everybody walking in the gym, first year they're the greatest trainer of all time. And it don't work that way. You have to learn from the old guys. I got an opportunity to meet Eddie Fudd. I met all the great trainers in Detroit, Luther Burgess, Walter Smith. These guys go back to Joe Louis days. There's many guys there in Detroit that has nothing but experience and the relationship of building great fighters. Detroit is a fight town, so it was a big history there. And I was lucky enough to get the opportunity. Plus, I went to work for Don King early in my career, which I brought Christy Martin to Don King in my early days.
Wow, so you would Christy Martin. So you played a huge role in kind of like women's boxing getting to the national media.
Basically, on the basis of bringing Christy Martin to the limelight of boxing, big boxing, not lit boxing. She went and started fighting on Chavez undercard.
Yeah, I remember that.
At the MGM Grand. She fought on many shows at the MGM Grand. We made her the first WBC world champion.
Yeah, she was on Sports Illustrated.
Oh yeah, she was on Sports Illustrated.
First woman boxing.
I'm in there with her.
Oh yeah. I never read it. I know the cover.
You ever read it? You'll see me in
All
there.
right, I'm gonna have to pick that up on eBay or something like that.
Right. So.
Yeah, but you said you mentioned work for Don King. What exactly did you do for Don?
I was a trainer.
Okay.
I was a trainer. Like I say, I trained a lot of his guys. I got a lot of experience, but I came out of, after Christy Martin, I went back to, I was a stationary engineer, so I went back to engineering school and started working as an engineer for a few years, but my passion was still in boxing. So then I came back and I ended up in Florida and I built Warriors Boxing. I'm the one that built Warriors Boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I never knew that. That's good to know.